Hey guys, what's up? It is Doug. Welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages, and today I have the Spooky Winter from Lemax Spooky Town. This is the trick-or-treat house that they released this year. It's not a Michael's exclusive. You can get it at online retailers, but Michael's stores does have it in stock. That's where I got mine, actually, with a 60% off coupon from my AC More app. So yeah, you know what? I guess I should also say that this is going to be my last brand new for 2019 piece review of the year. At least as far as Halloween goes, I do have a couple brand new Christmas items that are going to be coming out here soon. I'll put those out, but don't worry, I have plenty of Spooky Town stuff that is coming out here, and Halloween villaging videos. I got some top fives, a couple videos like that, and of course my big display that I'm going to be building, which is crazy that, you know, I'm filming this in mid-August here, and I normally start building and setting up my display mid-September, so I'm like a month away from it. It's crazy. It feels like summer just started, and we're really, you know, the kids are back in school, and it's already that time of year. It's just, it's nuts. Heck, these buildings have been out in Michael's stores now for a month. It's just crazy how fast it goes. But yeah, so anyways, we have the Spooky Winter. Let's take a look at what the house looks like out of the box. All right, folks, here it is, the Spooky Winter. So this house is old school. It is lit by a bulb. I'm not going to pull the bulb up here. You guys know what those look like. Bulb with a cord that goes in the back of it. And, you know, on my channel here, it's really not that interesting to talk about or show off buildings that are just, you know, lit by an internal bulb, because they're normally, you know, the lighting isn't that dramatic. It just isn't really that fun to do a video on it versus some of the animated or extravagantly lit pieces. But I am a sucker for trick-or-treat houses, so you're always going to see the trick-or-treat houses on here regardless, whether they're lit extravagantly like something, you know, Department 56, or if they're just an internal bulb one here like this Lemax number here. So I'll just show a couple pictures of it lit up here as I'm talking once I get through the details. But you can see here, guys, just see up close on it. This is a pretty nicely done piece. It's not earth-shattering, but if you like the trick-or-treat houses, which of course I absolutely love, there's a lot here. There's a cool window scene for it, and I guess I should say that the you know, the whole idea of this house, Spooky Winter, this is a house that has won the neighborhood contest. My neighborhood actually does these every year, where there's a panel of judges that come around and judge the houses. And you know, you might think that I would go crazy on the outside of my house, and I do like to do some stuff, but in general, my Spooky Town stuff, like this channel now, especially since I started doing it, that eats up my Halloween budget. So I prefer inside my house to have the extravagant display, right, with the Spooky Town stuff versus the outside. I wish I had the dough to do that, but hey man, I gotta pick my battles, you know, where I can fight, so I choose to be on the inside. But this is a house that would have just won the contest in the neighborhood, and so it looks, you know, it looks very traditional, right? This isn't a haunted house. It's just a very traditional looking house. You can see they've got the little bitty graveyard here kind of set up. Right here, the best decorated house. They've got their little award thing on the, you know, on the side of the yard. Little decorations here, ghosts up here, and little bitty falling leaves, or leaves that have fallen. Not much detail on the back of it that's different, but you wouldn't expect that for a house that had just won a contest like this, right? So the decorations are cute. They're nothing extravagant, and they're just kind of like what someone would just build, or maybe you bought it like Lowe's, Home Depot, or whatever. It's just it's a cute little trick-or-treat house. And it's been a couple years since Lemax has done a trick-or-treat house. And the last one was actually called Trick-or-Treat House, which I'm a big fan of that one. You know, I need to do a video, and you know what? I'm going to do it this year. I'll do a video of it this year. We got a couple months here before Halloween of my, I don't know, top 5. We'll call it top 5 trick-or-treat houses, because you know, last year I built finally I'd had enough houses and enough stuff to build a cool trick-or-treat house display. Outside of like the farm kind of theming, I love trick-or-treat houses. You know, it just to me that really touches, you know, the nostalgia, basically. It just, that really makes me nostalgic when I see the trick-or-treat villages. And so I have pretty much at one time or another, I've had at this point most of the trick-or-treat houses from either company. Definitely the ones that are worth having. Now, I shouldn't say that. There are a few old Lemax ones I have not gotten my hands on, but for the most part, I've had most of everything. And you know, I had some really cool ones too. that before I started my channel, I actually had a massive haul several years ago from a Craigslist storage bin score. Man, I regret selling a lot of those pieces because I had a bunch of pirate pieces, I had a bunch of the Egyptian pieces, the Old West ones. If only I had known that years later I would be starting a YouTube channel, I would not have sold them all. But I had a couple, I forget which one it was, but a couple of the older trick-or-treat houses, but none of the really old stuff from the early 2000s. I need to get some of that. But outside of that, my knowledge is pretty good, both on the Department 56 side and Lemax. I think I own about everything Department 56, or have owned it, or have seen it in person. And for the most part, same with Lemax stuff. So anyways, okay, I'm getting on a long rant here. You guys will see a trick-or-treat house video, which are my favorites. We'll maybe go top 5. Heck, I could probably do a top 10 of it. But anyway, so where does this one fall? It's okay. I mean, it's again, it's nothing earth-shattering. It's fine though. The paint job on this is pretty good. I just happen to give the trick-or-treat houses more of a pass for looking plainer than I do anything else, especially with the lighting. It's a standard lit house. It's not going to be a centerpiece, but I'm such a sucker for these trick-or-treat houses. I love them. I do wish Lemax would maybe get a little bit more extravagant with them, kind of to go at some of the Department 56 stuff, but I know that these aren't going to be the houses that are animated. That stuff's going to go towards the carnival rides, or the animated lighting. That's going to go to more extravagant stuff. Even like when you look at Pins and Needles this year, or the Haunted Library. I get it. Trick-or-treat houses don't need it necessarily like those do, but it'd be cool to see them do more of it. But I do like this house. I think it's a solid addition to your trick-or-treat neighborhood. And for you guys that just collect Lemax Spooky Town, it's been a while since you've seen one of these. Against the trick-or-treat house, that came out, I think, in 2016 off the top of my head. And I do really like that one. I think I like Trick-or-Treat House a little more than this one, but still, it's solid. It looks like that house in the neighborhood that decorated and that, won the contest, right? All right, guys. Well, there's no, sound or animation here, so really that's going to do it, I guess, here. Spooky Winter, you can get it at Michael's stores. You can get it online. And, yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon with more Halloween villaging content right here on Spooky Villages. Thanks, guys.